Hey, baby. Put Danny to bed and let's go to the bedroom.
I was so exhausted that my only bed-related fantasy was to sleep all night without having to wake up to feed my son. So I deliberately tickled Danny to wake him up. I'm sorry, honey. I have to put him back to sleep. I reapproached myself for doing that because I loved Steve and was afraid of losing him. However, even though I felt guilty, I had a plan. I was going to ask my husband to find a babysitter for Danny tomorrow. I need someone to be with him for at least a couple of hours a day.
But why? You don't work. You only take care of the baby in the house.
Then, Steve used our neighbor Maggie as an example. She managed to do everything by herself while looking great at the same time.
Maybe you should ask what her secret is.
I assumed I was doing something wrong. Because to everyone else, motherhood didn't seem as exhausting as it was to me. So, I went to Supermom for advice. Maggie managed to keep everything perfect. Herself, her child, her house. She already had some cookies baked. And I hadn't even washed my face. Plus, those stains on my clothes. It was embarrassing. I felt like a complete loser next to her. Share your mom hacks with me, please.
It's very simple. First, you need to plan your schedule and strictly follow it. Secondly, you must remember that you are the one who controls the child, not the other way around.
I memorized both rules and rushed home to follow them. I made a clear plan. I would clean the house for 1 hour, then go shopping and make dinner. Last but not least, I would give Danny a bath and put him to sleep. Excellent! With this, I'll have time to take a relaxing bath before Steve gets home. Unfortunately, my baby had other plans. I'm the one who controls the baby, not the other way around. It's me. Following Maggie's advice, I tried to control the situation. But it only took 2 minutes for me to give up. I didn't understand what the problem was. My son was well-fed, slept well, but for some reason, he was crying non-stop. So, I held him in my arms for several hours. When Steve came home, I was devastated.
Natalie, what happened?
Looks like he's teething. Please, hold him a bit while I ask Maggie for some gum gel. Much to my surprise, my neighbor didn't know if she had a soothing gel for my baby's gums.
Ask Teresa, or Lucy, or Rosie. They're my nannies and help me out. I'm going on a date with my husband. Bye!
As it turned out, Maggie forgot to mention her third, mom hack. She had time for everything. Because she had 6 extra hands. I only had 2, so I no longer considered myself a failure. I didn't tell Steve about our neighbor's secret and decided to convince him that we needed a nanny in a different way. The next day was my husband's day off. So I prepared clothes and food for the baby and asked Steve to babysit Danny. I'm going to get a massage and buy a nicest laundry. This evening, we'll finally do what we've been planning on doing for a while. Steve's eyes lit up, but he admitted he was nervous because he hadn't been alone with the baby in 6 months. So, I used his own words against him. He just had to take care of the baby and the house. But if you can't do it, then...
No, it's fine, go. I won't even call you.
Steve kept his word, and I had a magical day at spa. Plus, the beautiful underwear I bought helped me get my libido back, and I couldn't wait to jump into bed with Steve. As soon as I got home, I remembered that my phone was on silent mode and saw 44 missed calls from Steve.
Please, close your eyes. How does your mother even do this?
I got dressed and walked up to Steve. Honey, let's fool around.
Have mercy. I barely managed to put him to sleep. Right now, there's only one thing I want. To sleep without being disturbed.
My plan worked. Steve realized that taking care of a baby was a very hard job.
I can't imagine how you do this every day for 6 months without losing your mind.
We found a babysitter the very next day. And now I have time to recharge my batteries. That allowed me to have energy to take care of our baby while still going out with my beloved husband. Remember, parenthood is a marathon, not a race. You just need to relax and enjoy it.